Hello, you are listening to EYE on Sci-Fi Podcast, the podcast where we share with you terrific indie, science fiction, and fantasy, online short films, web series, and other closely related media. We also, on occasion, have conversations with the interesting creators who are producing terrific indie speculative work. I am your host, Rod Faulkner. Thank you for joining me. This episode, I have a science fiction short film by a filmmaker from the Netherlands that depicts a very disturbing future for our planet. The name of the short film is Hemera. Hemera is set in the early 24th century, and it finds that the human population on Earth has ballooned to over 20 billion people. What that means is that our planet is no longer able to sustain its human population. However, a Earth-like planet by the name of Hemera has been discovered, and there are plans made in order to evacuate Earth's population to this new Earth-like world. However, of course, only the very wealthy are able to purchase a ticket to the spaceship that has been created to make the interstellar voyage to Hemera. In the short film, we meet Malcolm, who is one of the chief architects of the ship that will make the journey. He is communicating with his wife on Earth, and she is planning to depart Earth to join him so that they will be aboard the ship when it begins its interstellar journey. However, an unexpected event will alter the course of Mal and his wife's destiny forever. What I love about Hemera is that it really does pose a scenario that seems credible. If there were a way to travel to a distant planet, if the Earth were in peril, and there was a way for humanity to travel to, let's say, Mars or even the moon, who would be given first access to such an escape plan? Who would be able to afford it? It would be the extremely wealthy among us, and how would the rest of the world respond? Hemera is a short film that poses provocative answers to both of those questions, and the film punctuates its message with stunning visual effects and heartfelt performances. Of course, a link to where you can watch the short film Hemera will be included in the show notes of this episode. Also included in the show notes will be our link tree that will take you to all of our presences on social media, and also will direct you to our main website, theseventhmatrix.com. There we have curated a host of other terrific indie science fiction and fantasy, online short films, web series, and other closely related media, and you will also have access to our archive of creator interviews that we have conducted over the years. I also need to ask you to leave us a review and rating wherever you get your podcast, because that does help others find us, and we appreciate that. We also need to ask for your financial support, because without the kind and generous support of our audience, we would not be able to do the work that we do here on EYE on Sci-Fi Podcast and over at theseventhmatrix.com, and trust we appreciate all of this a great deal. Okay, that's it for this episode, everyone. Thank you again for joining me, and until next time, remember to take a break, escape the mundane, and enter the fantastic. Take care.